I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. What's up, family? Welcome to the channel. I am here to give y'all another recap and commentary for Beyond the Gates. Thank you to everyone who came over, watched my video from yesterday. Y'all had such complimentary things to say in the comments, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. If you love these recaps and you want me to continue, please share my link. Put it in your Facebook, put it on your IG, share it with your family. I need to grow these reviews. That way I can keep them up, because low watches means that YouTube does not want me to do them. They are going to suppress my videos. So the only way I can keep them up is if I put it behind a paywall, or if the video gains enough traction so that people are watching, okay? So make sure that y'all help me out with that. And I appreciate and I love you guys for being my family. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But we are here to talk about Beyond the Gates, okay? Yeah, Bill Hamilton wants that old thing back. And by that old thing, I mean his ex-wife, Danny Dupree. How do y'all feel about that? Do y'all want Bill and Danny to get back together? Y'all know there's something wrong with Bill, because all of his partners want to put him 6 feet under, 6 feet under the ground. You know what I'm saying? For some reason. But y'all let me know what y'all think about Bill and Danny and this smooch they had going on, okay? But first off, I'm going to catch y'all up on what happened yesterday, okay? So where I ended yesterday, I'll say that where I ended. Here's a thumbnail for the video, and the links are pinned in the chat if you missed it from yesterday, okay? But Mr. Ted is on a date with the head nurse, Shanice, head nurse of the hospital he works at, and his ex-wife, Nicole Dupree, Danny's sister, works at, okay? So Ted and Shanice are at the country club waiting for their table when Nicole Dupree walked in with her date, Carlton. And as soon as Nicole saw her ex with Shanice, her jaw got tight as I don't know what, okay? Tight as hell as soon as she saw her. And Nicole asked Shanice, is this what you called me about? Is this what you wanted to talk to me about? You on a date with my ex-husband, basically? And yeah, Shanice didn't shy away. She said, yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about. Nicole says, I apologize. I got the message, but I got so busy. I wish I would have figured out a way to take the call. I don't know what that was about, but that's what she says. And then her date, Carlton, pipes in and he tells Nicole, listen, me and Ted met earlier today and had a conversation. Now, Carlton is Ted's ex-BFF. And yeah, that's a problem within itself, that Nicole chose her husband's best friend to date. But yeah, he tells her, listen, we had met earlier and we had a very civilized conversation, which is a lightweight blow to Nicole's ego, because she knows now that if Ted is willing to be civil with Carlton, that means he's serious about Shanice. That's all she needed to hear. So she, swallowed hard like she was supposed to. And she realizes I might have lost this one, because she really wants that man back, period. Okay. Now Ted knows he has the upper hand. He makes a smirk that you see right here. And he said, well, this shouldn't be a problem, right? Because we all grown. Then Ted tells Shanice that their table is ready, and he puts his hand in the small of her back. And when I tell you that Shanice is packing in the back end, I mean it, okay? He puts his hand in the small of her back and tries to escort her to the table. When Shanice notices that her favorite flowers are the centerpiece, and Ted said, yeah, and I got the most expensive bottle of champagne on the table as well. Now, Nicole takes note that Ted is being very thoughtful with Shanice, okay? And she can't help but to notice that Shanice isn't wearing those frumpy purple scrubs that she has at the hospital. Okay, she got on a bodycon dress and she knows that things are going to get popping later. She can sense it. And that's when Ted turns around and gives Nicole and Carlton a courtesy nod. Okay, not a take care or here's my table. He just gives them a nod. The type of thing a stranger would do when they hold the door open for you. It was that cold. I promise you, it was that cold. Anyway, Nicole caught the energy and she tells Carlton, you know, the best part about having dinner is anticipating what's going to happen after dessert. Girl, bye. Basically, she's hinting to Carlton that tonight's the night he's going to make her a woman. Okay. Pitiful. Anyway, she already know what's going to go down between Ted and Shanice. She saw that. So she's promising Carlton the same exact thing. So now the couples are at their tables, at their dinner tables, and Shanice and Ted are having a real interesting conversation. Shanice is trying to protect her heart, and she tells Ted that she knows she's the rebound and that he might rekindle things with Nicole. So she wants to, you know, let him know, be gentle with me, man, because I am attracted to you. I am into you. You know what I'm saying? I want us to really, you know, be serious about each other. And Ted assures her that she's not a rebound and that she stimulates both his brains, the big one on top and the little one at the bottom. Okay, if you know what I mean. Shanice said, with all these curves, I better, okay? Now, at Nicole's table, things are a little different. First off, Nicole is in her feelings, and Carlton catches her staring a little bit too long and too hard at Ted. And she actually admits it. She says, "Listen, yeah, I'm a little distracted," and she apologizes. And they try to have some small talk like they're into each other, but they wrap things up quick and they leave so that Nicole can, you know, stop second guessing her divorce and wondering what Shanice got going on with her ex-husband. She also wants to, you know, give Carlton what she promised, you know what I'm saying? Because she feels like if she can get under another man, that maybe she'll stop thinking about Ted. Now, things are a little more intense at Ted and Shanice's table. So intense, in fact, that they literally, when they get done with their dinner, they run out the door. They're ready to get to the other part of dessert, okay? They're holding hands and they fly the hell up out that restaurant so fast. That's exactly what he promised her anyway. He said, baby, we're going to have dinner first so that we just don't look like a hoe. But the bottom line is you and I are going to take it to home base after this, okay? But they run out the door and get over to Ted's hotel, his hotel room. And, you know, Shanice is trying to make some small talk. And she's like, why don't you put some pictures on the wall and make it more homey in here? And Ted basically tells Shanice that she's worried about the wrong things. Okay. And he reminds her why he has a bed in his living room, if you know what I mean. I mean, they get busy. You feel me? Now we are back across town over there at Carlton and Nicole's place. And they come in kissing and groping on each other like they can't take their hands off each other. I don't know where all this energy comes from. Clothes are flying off. I'm assuming something real passionate happened in the car because at that dinner table, those two were dry as the desert, in my opinion. But while they're doing all of this, Nicole abruptly stops and she runs over to the wall and she's, you know, lightweight crying, telling Carlton that she hasn't been with anybody since Ted. And, you know, this is all too much. Carlton tells her they don't have to do anything. You know what I'm saying? He can go back to the house and, you know, take care of himself. That's basically it. But Dr. Nicole ends up saying, you know what? I really need to forget about my ex-husband. And she believes that Carlton can help her forget. You know what I'm saying? Take Ted up out her system. So all of a sudden, y'all, there is a fireplace that magically turns on And Nicole starts throwing that ass in a circle. She's ready. You know what I'm saying? She lets Carlton know that tonight is the night, just like the song. Anyways, you guys, back to Bill. I told y'all at the beginning of this video that Bill likes him a little bit crazy, unfortunately for him. Okay. His new wife, Haley, she's been putting a little bit, few drops of Suge Avery's pee, AKA antifreeze, in Bill's tea multiple times a day. She's basically trying to make him croak so that she can inherit all of his riches. She wants all of his money, all of his wealth. And y'all remember Danny tried to pow um, Bill on his wedding day to Haley. So these two women, who knows what they're about to do to him next, but he's about to get something. You know what I'm saying? They're either going to do it to him or they're going to do it to each other. We're going to have to see as these episodes progress. But right now, Danny is feeling bad. She's vulnerable as hell and has been since her divorce. But then she got the news that she has the same gene as her mother, Anita Dupree, this cancer gene, the triple breast cancer. Any triple negative, excuse me, breast cancer, which is the most aggressive. And so she inherited that gene. And so now she doesn't know what to do with herself. You know what I'm saying? She has this in the back of her head. She needs to feel good about herself. And even though she got that young thing, Andre, you know what I'm saying, where the two of them be getting busy all damn day, every day. She needs to feel wanted by another man as well. And that other man is her ex-husband, Bill, who has dogged her for months, dogged her out for months. And now that he knows that she's vulnerable and he feels like he can be her savior, he's coming in for the scoop. Okay. He all of a sudden has this feeling in him like, oh my God, I miss my family. When the threat of his children, because he thought that his daughters could also inherit the gene. And one of them do have it, but he doesn't know because she told him he didn't. So right now, he's just, in this family way, his creations, his daughters, and he's like, I remember when we had some good times. So he's falling head over heels, and he's a man who gets what he wants. You know what I'm saying? Nobody tells him no. So even though he is married again, he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. He wants Danny back, and he's told her so. He told her that old man you fooling with, or excuse me, that young man, Andre, that you fooling with, he ain't no match for me. The only reason why I haven't scooped your little ass all the way up is because I am pacing myself. But he's executing a plan in his head on how to get rid of Haley and Andre, just like Haley's executing a plan to get rid of him permanently. Now, with that being said, Danny's new husband, Andre, is out of town on a work trip. She encouraged it because she wanted to, have some space to, possibly run into Bill so that they can do their thing. These kind of situations, they don't happen by accident, right? And then, of course, Bill has shooed Haley away like he usually does. I got to work late or whatever it is, because he also wants his space to think about how to move forward with them next steps. He even sent one of his junior associates, Tomas, away. He said, listen, go outside, go date, do something, go date my daughter. I need to be in this space alone. And that's when, guess who shows up? Danny. Danny shows up to Bill's office. They think they're alone. Danny is carrying some carry out from his favorite restaurant, some chicken and plantains. And Danny tells Bill, her ex-husband, that she's only here to celebrate their girl's clean bill of health. She's like, Nobody understands this better than you and I. And I just want us to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? For us to figure out, to be able to share in this good news that our daughters don't carry the gene. Bull, bull crap. Okay. Anyway, Danny ends up talking to Bill. She gets super vulnerable about being married to this young man and possibly him not being able or equipped enough to carry her if she was to get sick and have to shave her head bald. She said, right now, our relationship is very physical. Okay, we gets it in. And I might not be in the position to do that with him. He has different needs. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, Bill says all the right things to console her. He tells her that she's beautiful. He tells her that she would make a bald head look sexy, how strong she is. And of course, he tells her that he will take care of her no matter what. I'll always be there for you. I will always be there to pick up the pieces. You have nothing to worry about because this horrible thing isn't going to happen to you. And that makes Danny put her tongue all the way down Bill's damn throat. And he was loving it, okay? Rubbing on her back and things. And then Danny comes to her senses, you know what I'm saying? Jumps up quick. And she begs Bill to pretend like this never happened. Look, don't say anything. This was an accident. She starts grabbing her purse and stuff so that she can walk out. And before she turns her back to the door, to head toward the door, Bill catches Tomas staring through the window. His junior associate, his very ambitious attorney who wants Bill to make him partner. He saw the whole thing. And now Bill knows that this makes him vulnerable to some sort of demand that Thomas is definitely going to make in the future. It's inevitable. You know what I'm saying? Since Tomas is good friends with his wife, Haley. So all of this right now is a recipe for disaster. Okay. Did y'all see all of that? Talk to me in the comments and let me know what y'all think about Bill and Danny, having this very passionate smooch. And also let me know what y'all think about Nicole and her ex-husband. Clearly Nicole wants her man back. I'm not sure where Ted stands. I think that he's willing to move along with Shanice, but if Nicole was to ask him to come back to her, do y'all think he'd do it? Talk to me in the comments and let me know, okay? Also, you guys, please, like I said, share the video, hit the like button, share the video, all the things. And one more thing. I have been talking to y'all about this jump starter. There's a little shopping icon that's either right there on the top of the video or somewhere in the description box. It is a shoemaker jump starter, and it is what you need to have in your car in these crazy times that we are having right now. Don't get yourself stuck somewhere because you have left your lights on, your headlights, or your interior lights on, and you need to jump. You're waiting for AAA and something crazy happens. You can jump yourself with this little box, okay? So make sure y'all get yourselves one. With all that, hit my like button, share the video. Please and thank you. Follow me on all platforms at DYANAROZAY so that you don't miss any of my recaps and videos. Anyway, I appreciate every single one of y'all rocking with me, and I'll check you on the next one. Bye-bye.